everyone, and welcome to our weekly card reading of the signs, where we will pull an oracle card for each and every sign. Now, do remember that you embody the whole entire zodiac, so you can watch the whole thing and get a full reading from every single oracle. And you can use your intuition and your gut to be able to take from the reading what resonates most with you at the time that these messages reach you. But if you don't want to watch the full video, then you can wait till tomorrow. I will release each sign individually. So we are going to be pulling an oracle card from the Star Dragons deck this week. The Star Dragons oracle cards is one of my favorites. I'm not affiliated with them at all. Paleo Barbari? I think that's how you say his word, but I'm not affiliated with them at all. But I do love the Star Dragons Oracle deck, and I'm really excited to get started. And we're going to start with Sagittarius this week. So let's get into it, shall we? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have number 9, choices. And Sagittarius, I think that you're beginning to see the consequences of some of your decisions. It's a time of reflection, Sagittarius, a time to reflect on what worked, what did not work, and if all you can see is sadness and sorrow and nothing working out, like this, kind of what I'm getting from this is like there's just, you tried so many different ways and none of them worked. And if all you can see is sadness and sorrow, then know that that's not where you belong. And maybe write it out so that you know that that's not what you belong with. Anything that causes that sadness and that sorrow, that's not meant to be there. Because there is some sorrows that are meant to be there too. So, I don't know. It's like a time of reassessment. Okay, nothing worked, and a realignment. None of that worked, so I'll reassess and I'll realign and do what's best for you. You can't care about what anyone thinks here. It's what is best for you. Move forward in the way that you can find your power. It really is the best for all. You can't sacrifice yourself anymore. And honestly, if you look at everything that was burned, everything that didn't work out, one of the common themes is you sacrificing yourself somewhere, huh? So it's time to move forward in a way that you no longer sacrifice yourself. That you take care of yourself and be willing to confront those that might want to confront you. Let them know you're sorry, but you can only do what you can do, and take care of you. And definitely don't beat yourself up for needing to take care of you. But reassess, realign, recognize the ways in which your choices lead to consequences. And ultimately, your reality. Become an active co-creator of your life and circumstances. That's one of the big differences for some of you Sages. For others, y'all have been actively co-creating. But for others, a lot of these burned paths are literally subconscious patterns playing out. You weren't actively conscious and co-creating with them. You were subconsciously sacrificing yourself over and over again. So no more sacrifice of yourself, and be willing to see how your choices lead to consequences, lead to realities. You can't run from it. Face it. It'll be worth it. Do your best and love yourself no matter what you choose to do. Give yourself the love you deserve. Don't beat yourself up. This is tough stuff. All right, Sag. I love you guys so much. I do hope that you liked it. So, as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Capricorn. So, you have number 22, rebirth. Give yourself a second chance. Like, the first thing that I hear is, I don't know, it's like an announcer in the background. It's like, they're down, but they're not out. They're getting back up. Like, they didn't know that you could get back up, that you would get back up. They didn't even knock you all the way down. But yeah, it's like, you're down, but you're not out. You know, you're down, but you're not out. And you're going to get that second wind. That second wind is coming. You've like, they don't even know. You've been holding back. You didn't even know. You've been holding back. So it's not even a second wind. This is the first wind about to hit you. I can't believe you knocked me down. Like, yeah, I'm down, but I am not out. And I can't believe you thought that that would be okay. Okay. All right. All right. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes then. You know? Sorry. Excuse me for the crazy accents coming out. But yeah. I see you rising, and you're standing into your strength. Like, they hit you and that kind of came out of left field, but that ain't gonna happen no more, you know? Like, you're aware now and you're not gonna let that happen, you know? Like, you're stronger now. So, at Capricorn, I would say be careful to make sure, are you moving for vengeance or for justice? It's okay to move for justice, but then there's a line that can be crossed and move it into vengeance. So try not to cross that line as you move for justice. Don't cross into vengeance, my beautiful Capricorn devils. I know that you have it within you to be very vengeful, but with this second resurgence, you're going to feel so much stronger. You're knocked down, but you're not out. And whenever you come back, you're going to be so much stronger. And don't cross the line. Don't go too far. That's my only advice. Be wise, like you know that you are. And reserve that vengeful hatefulness for a different time. We'll worry about what that'll be for later, but just let's stick towards justice and make sure that that's what we're doing. All right, Capricorn, that's the message I got for you this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Aquarius, you got number 11, burning with passion, invention. So Aquarius, one of the first things that I'm hearing is you need to be true to your heart or you're going to explode. It's going to explode out of you. So you've got to be true to your heart and what you love. You need to let your heart do something that she loves. You need to let your inner child do something she loves, especially if it's something new to you, because there's this call to do something new that your heart is passionate about. Just whether people get it or not, move and do and allow yourself to do something new that your heart is passionate about, or you're going to end up exploding. And they're going to blame you for things that, honestly, the blame is on you in that you didn't let yourself do what your heart felt passionate about doing and going in this new direction. You've got to let your heart go in that new direction, even if they tell you that you can't, because otherwise it'll release the monsters, Not really, but you'll burn. It's like a burning from the inside out. You don't want to do that. You want to let that go. I've not been changing these. So let your heart follow this new passionate place and stand in your integrity. Be true to you. I feel like true integrity is being truly authentic to yourself and allowing yourself to be who you truly are, even if people laugh, even if people dismiss, even if people don't understand. The ones that do understand and they do love you, they're the ones that'll be worth it for. And they need you, Aquarius, and they need you to create what your heart is desiring to create. So I hope to encourage you to let yourself go in this new direction and create from the passionate fire within you. All right, Aquarius, you got this. I hope that this helps. I hope that this helps empower you, and I hope that you're able to move forward with love and grace. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Pisces, you have 18, healing, restoring hope. So I feel like things are beginning to look better for you, and let things get better. Enjoy the better. And I feel like you are healing. You're moving towards healed. And it's kind of a new territory, and you're still very vulnerable, but you are so much stronger. You've come so far. So pat yourself on the back for as far as you've come, and know that there's still just a little bit more to go. Just keep going. Don't give up. You've got this, and you are doing such a wonderful job. And honestly, I think that you're beginning to feel and to see your own inner light and your own inner drive. I mean, look how far you've come in your healing journey already. And really, you are just like almost there at the finish line. Like, you can see it and you can probably feel it. And so just keep moving forward. Don't give up. Don't give up hope. Keep moving forward and believe in yourself truly, and let your inner light shine, because that's going to be what helps attract the new that you've become and you belong with. And as you attract the new, be wise, because you're going to be attracting both the good and the bad. So there is a sorting process that will be needed once you get there, kind of thing. So be willing to sort, and you'll sort by what your heart decides. Your heart is going to be your decider. It's going to be if your heart is lit up or not, if it keeps that inner light glowing or not. So be willing to focus on the inner heart glow and make decisions based off what brings that glow to life and what dims that glow. Dim is a no, and bringing that glow brighter and more fuller is a yes. So anyone that can withstand that inner glow light that you're beginning to glow with, then they're your people. And anyone that wants to bring it down because they don't like it or they can't stand it, I mean, that's why, but they'll have all kinds of their own reasons. You don't belong with those people. So discernment will be needed, but move forward, trusting your own inner glow. All right, Pisces, that's the message I have for you this week. As always, I ask that you take the parts that resonate, you leave the rest, and that you are bestowed with grace. Aries, we have number 14, understanding, looking at both sides. So Aries, I'm hearing that you're not going to have a full understanding of what to do until you've explored both sides. You have to hear both sides out. You're going to have to be willing to look at the dark side and the light side and see things from the dark side's perspective when in the dark side and the light side's perspective in the dark side, and then see things from the dark side's perspective when in the light side, and see things from the light side's perspective when in the light side. So there's a lot of, you need to view things before you'll know what to do. So Aries, I don't feel like it's a week to move forward. I feel like it's a week to pause, reflect, really gather your information is what I'm hearing. Gather your information. You need to gather information, and then don't move forward until you truly, truly, truly know what you're doing. You need to move forward with knowledge and understanding of what you're doing. So gather your information and look at different perspectives and look at different ways to look at those different perspectives. So yeah, it's a little crazy, Aries, but I really do feel like this is going to help you to take the most aligned, highest action that will lead to the best outcome for everyone involved. Yeah, it's definitely, you need to take time and reflect and assess a complex situation. Ease back and truly, truly, truly process each and every angle. And then when you move forward, you will be armed with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And you'll be able to move forward and take action for success and victory. Just arm yourself with a sharp mind before proceeding. And you got this, Aries. All right, Aries, that's the message I have for you this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be bestowed with grace. Taurus, you got number 25, trust, love, and friendship. So, Taurus, I feel like it's time for your mind to get on board with what your gut is telling you to do. It's no longer time to argue with your gut. It's not a time to argue logically right now, what I'm hearing. It's a time to embrace the flow. And it's a time to trust yourself and to trust in the power of love. Trust that love is powerful. It's powerful enough to bring you through. But what we think is love is not love. Fear is not love. Control is not love. Abandonment is not love. Denial is not love. Love is kind. Love is pure. Love is understanding. Love is patient. Love is persevering. Love is self-sacrificing. Love is not allowing one to self-sacrifice too much. Love is understanding. So focus on what is love and trust in the power of true love. Trust in the rhythms of your life. Trust in yourself. Trust in your tribe. Indulge in love and friendship in your life this week. You are safe to feel loved. All right, Taurus, that's the message I have for you this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be with grace. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you have number 3, inspiration. So what I'm hearing is it's time to believe in the infinite wellspring of creativity which you can draw from and be inspired to bring into life anything. So yeah, be inspired, Gemini, and try not to be overwhelmed. Honestly, that's a little overwhelming. Infinite creative sources are at your disposal this week, Gemini, is kind of what I'm hearing. And my kitty cat meows too. So be willing to speak up for yourself, to give yourself time to create and move and do what you're inspired to do. My kitty cat's inspired to want to go outside, so he's speaking up for himself. So there might be a need to speak up for yourself and to be like, hey, I need the time and the space to do this thing that I'm inspired to do, and I'm here to confirm that you should do the thing that you're inspired to do. It's time for you to create something new, and your heart knows what it is. So listen to your heart about what you desire to create and draw upon the infinite wellspring of creativity that is available to you. All right, Gemini, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Cancer. Cancer, you got number 2, resources. And what I'm hearing from this is, Cancer, you have everything that you need. You just need to be wise about how you use your resources and how you utilize what you have, both internal and external, in both internal skills and external things. So you have what you need. You just need to look around and be wise about how you use what you have. Yeah, like I'm seeing that you don't think that you have it, but you do have it if you would just use this for that. But some Cancers may not want to do that. Other Cancers are like, heck yeah, they're happy to do that. But yeah, it's not what you think it is. It's what you can do with it. Interesting. And I'm hearing now is the time to move forward with what you want to get accomplished. Utilize the resources that you have to move forward and accomplish what your heart desires to accomplish. And protect, love, and nurture your feelings in the process. Why not, Cancer? All right, Cancer. Yeah, move forward, utilizing your resources. You have what you need. You just may need to use something a little bit differently. All right, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Leo. So, Leo, you got number 28, surrender, letting go of the darkness. And Leo, what I'm hearing is it's time for you to lose yourself to gain the world. I'm hearing surrender to the dawn of the light that is without, and let your light shine bright to merge with the light without, to know that you are the light within and without. Very interesting, Leo. I'm hearing that it's time to surrender, let go, allow the flow of the brightness of your light to be what it is and to merge with the light that is around you. Don't let the brightness of the light that is becoming around you shine your light any less, dim your light at all. Shine your light just as bright, even in the brightness that surrounds you. So I see you shining your light bright with others around you, and just let go of the darkness and shine your light bright and merge with it all. Like I said, lose yourself to gain the world. It's time, Leo. Surrender, trust, and believe. Move forward, knowing that you have got this, and it's time for your light to shine. All right, Leo, that's the message I have for you this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Virgo. Virgo, you got number 12, gathering your power. So Virgo, I'm hearing that it's time for you to take time for yourself. And in the time that you take for yourself, it's time to re-empower yourself. So take time to yourself to re-empower yourself, and take as long as you need, whether it be an hour, a day, or a week. Take time to yourself until you feel re-empowered, renewed. There's this renewing of your strength, renewing of your power that is needed. And it's time for you to believe in yourself, believe in your power, believe in your ability to harness your power and use your power for the greater good of all. And there's just this reassessment time. Take time to yourself, and you'll know that it's time to move forward because you have gathered your power, you feel renewed, you feel empowered, and you're ready to move forward, believing in yourself, believing in your power, and believing in the ability to make a difference and to truly use the power for the highest good of all. And knowing that you have the wisdom and discernment to adjust when needed, when and where needed. But for now, it's time to gather your power and your strength, and don't move forward until you can truly believe in yourself and believe in your ability to harness this power for the greater good. That's how you'll know it's time to move forward. All right, Virgo, that's the message I got for you this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, be in grace. All right, Libra, you got number 8. Legacy, persistence. So I feel like this is not a time to go back on your decisions. It's a time to move forward with your decisions and to find different ways to move forward in more productive ways if what you're doing isn't working. It doesn't mean if what you're doing isn't working, it doesn't mean that you're not meant to be doing that. You are. You just have to find a different way to approach it. For some of you, I feel like you want to give up, but the situation won't let you. And there's a reason for that, Libra. There's a reason. Think about a time that you thought you can't do it, but you kept going and you did it. That feeling of success and victory, it was there because you kept going when you thought it was useless. I hope that you have that type of example. If you don't, there's a lot of movie examples. Persistence is needed here. Keep going. Don't turn back on your decisions. Don't turn back on what you're doing. And things falling apart is showing the need to adjust. That's all. Adjustments may be needed, but keep moving forward. Keep persisting. Don't give up. It's going to be worth it, Libra. Trust in yourself. Trust in your ability. Trust in your strength. Believe in yourself. Have your own back. Move forward, knowing that it's time and knowing that even when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And that's what you are, the tough that's going. So trust in yourself, trust in your decisions. Don't turn back. And keep moving forward. Persistence is needed. That's your message this week, Libra. I hope that it helps. As always, be bestowed in grace. All right, Scorpio, you got number 4, wisdom, asking questions. So what I'm hearing is you don't have the answers because you don't ask the questions. Ask and you shall receive. The wisdom and the knowledge is available to those who ask. It's time to ask the questions for the knowledge that you're wanting to receive. So there may be some questions you may need to ask, Scorpio. Interesting. I'm also feeling a very chaotic feeling. I feel like the chaos you're experiencing, the wisdom to navigate it and get through it is in the questions that you ask. So it feels very chaotic, like a storm, like you're going through a storm. Like it might be an emotional storm that you're going through or a mental storm. The answers are in the questions that you ask. And notice things that feel good to you during the storm and notice things that feel bad. Like observe, because the things that make you want to cry, just make your heart cry, you don't belong with those things. Those are the things that you don't belong with. So try to maybe observe what you do and you don't belong with. And whenever you notice what you don't belong with, then look at the opposite. That's what you do belong with. So a lot of this is serving to show you where you do belong so that you can be more clear on where you belong. But use your wisdom and understand that the storms happen, storms come, storms go. It's just all a part of the process of life. So just understand that too. You're just finding yourself in the midst of a storm, but the answers and the ability to get out of it is in asking the right questions, which brings the proper answers. So think about the questions that you should ask during these storms and observe what feels good and what feels bad. What feels bad is showing you what you do belong by showing you where you don't belong first, so that you can see the opposite where you do belong. That way you can make clear, conscious decisions afterwards. So this isn't necessarily about overcoming the storm or anything like that, which it could be if you want. Sure, go for it, Scorpio. Overcome it, and success of overcoming feels so freaking good. It's like a drug. But yeah, definitely. Oh gosh, what were we talking about? The storm, what we do belong. Know that you can use this and harness this knowledge gained through the storms to create and co-create more consciously a world you feel you belong living in. So that's to me is a wonderful strength that you can take out of these dark times, these whirlwind times. Really, I feel like it's more whirlwind. There's no darkness. Like there's just whirlwind, chaos, storm. Like lots going on. So, but you got this, just ask the right questions and the right answers will find you. All right, Scorpio, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. And be with grace.